Hello everybody, Sigmar's Chosen here, and welcome to the 9th episode of my Volkmar the Grim Cult of Sigmar Let's Play. So, as will probably surprise no one, because I think this is probably how most people who do the pre-recorded videos do it, I've kind of been recording these in bulk in advance, and I just saw that there's going to be a hot fix for some endgame crises crashing coming out on September 29th. I'm currently recording this on September 28th, which means that this campaign is probably going to get nuked just because I know that CA has a history of making their patches not backwards compatible, which is fine, but also it means that I don't think I'm going to be able to win in the prescribed time that I have, like any of our goals, like even a short victory condition, nowhere near the settlements, having to start looking at the Oracles of Siege. So we couldn't even get a short campaign victory off of this campaign in the time that I currently have. I got like a day to do this. Let alone a long one. I mean, that's a lot of Empire that I haven't even touched. And, you know, the in-game crisis hasn't even shown up yet, and it won't show up for another at least 44 turns. So instead, I think I'm just going to go for a nice, satisfactory campaign conclusion by beating the snot out of something that Volkmar would like to beat the snot out of. And since we've already taken out Manfred and the Tomb Kings, mostly, in order to get war with him, I think that banishing the greatest demon of Khorne is probably an appropriate endgame goal for Volkmar the Grim. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to beat the crap out of Skarbrand and call it a campaign. So yeah. Pretty cool. But as it stands, we've done everything we can this turn, so I'm going to end the turn, and we're gonna move against Skarbrand from there. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll start recording more videos after this one. Probably immediately after the hotfix. So September 29th to September 30th, I'll probably start my next campaign on the new patch. Maybe try some mods, something cool. I just want to get it all done. Start something, well, not get it all done, but start something so I can keep a continuous flow of content on the channel. I guess we'll have a pretty strong backlog of all these videos. I think this is releasing on October 9th, something in the middle of October. Bad things in Stirland. Ugh, vampires are messing around in Stirland again. Beastman. Alright, Castline's gonna hang out there. Make sure the Beastman can't get any good work on us. And Volkmar's gonna hang out right at the border so he can start dealing with these guys real fast. I'm hoping that Skarbrand has a nice, strong army, just to give us a really cool end battle. Does he? Probably not. Alright. Well, maybe we'll be like, have something really interesting. Oh, wait, did I? Double booked myself. Alright, we'll get rid of that. And, okay, everything's been upgraded. Okay. Ta-da!
Volkmar the Grim.
So it'll probably be a moot point for this campaign, because by the time that this episode's released, I'll have started my next campaign. But do you guys, if anyone's listening, do you guys have an opinion on who I should play next? I guess after my next campaign, whatever that is. I think for that campaign, I don't know yet. I'll think on it. What does response want? Military access? We can do military access. But yeah, anyways, the vote won't have any impact on what I play next, just because I'll started it by the time you guys see this. But what do you guys want me to do for my third campaign on the channel? Really anything goes. I don't like playing Skaven and Vampire Coast. Something about them just rubs me the wrong way. This isn't even worth fighting. But anything besides that is fair game. And if you want Skaven and Vampire Coast, well, who am I to say no? But also, it's going in the book for making me play them. Okay. Make our guns even better. I do like this warrior priest. We've put so much into him, and he's finally starting to actually look good. What do we want here? I guess Numa sees a lot of movement through it. We can do that. Do that.
Awaiting orders.
This could be fun. We'll do that. Yeah. Bunch of halberdiers against a bunch of ungors, and minotaurs, and cygors. We may not have a good battle against Scarbrand, but at least we're gonna snag a good battle against the other Children of Chaos, the hairier, stinkier ones. That's a lot of Ungar archers. Gross. Oh, that's what I guess swordsmen are for? With their shields, they can chase them down. Okay.
I have my orders.
Boop. Boop.
Slay the heretics.
Alright, that seems like a proper setup, right? Oh wait. They got the artillery this time, we don't. Better make sure I'm nice and spread out. Slightly less easy to just smack with a big rock. And we have to be on the offensive. Isn't this a weird battle setup? Making the Beastmen are making us come to them. Are you kidding me? He's throwing it at the Witch Hunter. Better than the alternative. Witch Hunter can actually duke the shots. Yeah, we finally get to see the Averland Rune Fang come into effect. Oof, that was close.
Very well. Ready for war.
Stupid cow thing. And I hate fighting Cygors. Just because I play I typically play very static armies, like dwarves. Dwarves are my favorite faction, and the fact that Cygors can just absolutely blast apart a dwarf battle line, ugh, gross. Fortunately, they can't do jack to a Witch Hunter. Too small, too maneuverable. Alright. Let's see what we can do. They're doing work. These Ungar archers are doing work against my poor fellows. Alright, and... Okay, we're gonna send the Witch Hunter in to deal with the actual witch. And... Shield of Faith, big melee attack buff. Let's make sure the Minotaurs can't do too much work. Let's see how much work that is. Oh boy, it takes him down to 91 weapon strength. That is not as impactful as I thought it was going to be. Oh, it's because they're AP and it only affects base weapon damage. Okay. That is not as impactful as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's a rune thing, and I hope they would do more than that. Oh well. Get ruined. Or get accusation. Accused. Yeah, I only took off like 20 damage from the Minotaurs. That's not very impressive. Oof. Oh, just got spiked by the Cygor. And immediately gets up and just shoots something. Ah, yeah.
Crossbowman!
Absolutely unstoppable.
Attack!
Alright.
Get them! No lingering!
Yeah, I'm taking way more losses than I would have liked to from a battle like this, but also could totally be worse.
Battle ready!
Let's go dunk on
In the
these,
Emperor's name!
um, this shaman.
Yes, General! The Empire endures! Crossbows ready, General!
Oh, look at him. He's in like all purple clothes or whatnot. Where'd you even find something that garish? They're just lightly stabbing him. Doesn't seem to notice.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Okay, let's go get all these units. Yeah, that's the Beastman way.
Warhammer!
Rally, retreat, rally, retreat, rally.
Faith in the comet!
With all melee attack boost.
Get them!
Ooh, the Cygar's coming in to save his buddy. Won't be saving him for long.
Faith is my shield! As long as we draw breath, then
I want to take up the Cygar, because he's definitely one of the most dangerous things in the army. If he hadn't wasted all the time shooting the Witch Hunter, he definitely would have
very well!
killed more men.
Battle awaits!
Alright, Benny Hill time. Witch Hunter goes after that.
Crossbowman! Prepare for combat!
Come on.
We are Sigmar's
Keep shooting him in the butt.
heirs!
You got fire and move, right? Yeah, you do. Good, good. Yep, that Cygar's going down. Ooh, and the Lord went down too. Nice. We got exactly what we wanted out of this battle. Except for the auto resolve would have been a decisive victory, and this was a close victory, but basically the same thing. It was a decisive victory in my heart. I think this is also Castelane's first battle in the entire campaign. I was really expecting him to be more of a defensive lord, but ever since the early game, the AI really hasn't tried to smash any of my settlements. Not that I'm complaining about that, mind you. I really hate how the garrisons are so weak right now. It's really hard to play that defensive game. My preferred games, like this was a perfect world, it'd be kind of cool if there was a bunch of attacks against garrisons, but the garrisons were strong enough they could repel the attacks. So you end up with like actually leveled up garrisons. I don't know. I just always enjoy that when that happens. Like it happened a lot in Warhammer 2, especially with the. Oh no, I just pardoned them. Totally out of character. It happened a lot in Warhammer 2, especially with the Steel Faith overhaul mod. So it was nice to see. We'll see if anybody can use that armor. Good Grand Soulfire, and we can go down Route Marcher. Oh good, someone does have a use for armor. Get him up to a rockin' 50. And we'll start increasing the Witch Hunter's hit points. We will chase. That's not a very interesting battle. We will execute now, the proper way, and we'll return to the settlement. So somebody... Oh. Yeah, I remember that I said I would rename this guy in the last episode, and then I didn't. But I did between episodes. Jovi Sunscryer helped Volkmar in his crusade into Sylvania, which I am currently covering in my Regiment Renowned videos. Go check them out if you want to. I should have most of them done by this point. Or at the very least, the first few. And we'll start the recruitment process over there. Watch Thorek just kill Scarbrand for me. total letdown of a last episode, or almost last episode.
Brother, have you come to atone for your sins?
Well, have you? Oh, okay. He's come to melee access with me. Totally useful right now. Not like we're on the other side of the world. But, you know, it builds relations. We could get Confederation going with them. I am bummed that the patch is coming out on this time. I kind of chose a bad time to start streaming in that case. Would have been nice to reunite the lands of the Empire. Ooh, welcome the migrants. Hey, gun school. Gun school going big.
Ever vigilant.
They can take it. We're gonna see if we can't use
I will go.
Castling to deal with the miscellaneous settlement down here. Whereas Volkmar goes towards Death Gorge, where hopefully there will be something for him to kill. There's not enough here that we're taking attrition damage. Even with all of Volkmar's major debuffs to corruption damage, or corruption in a province.
This is wise.
Boop.
It shall be done.
Alright. End turn. You know what? We're not just going to take Scarbrand out of the picture. We're also going to steal away a second Book of Nagash. That will be a worthy conclusion of the campaign. Because I know there's one in Carrick Peaks, and as long as like Thorgrim hasn't taken Carrick Peaks yet, I will wipe out a Greater Demon, seal away 2 Books of Nagash, and have... What do you want? Okay, military access. Cool, I'm good with that. But yeah, we'll have sealed away 2 Books of Nagash, dealt with a bad vampire, fully pimped out Volkmar, dealt with the Tomb King, and destroyed a Greater Demon. I think that counts as... Oh, and mostly liberated Nehakar from the dead. I think that counts as a pretty successful Volkmar the Grim campaign. Oh no, the Creeping Death. What are you gonna do? You're forever away, and you're a pretty passive AI as is, even by the standards of this AI. Ambusher discovered. We're not even at war with them. Hey, our hero got some XP. Ooh, it's enough to level... Oh, not enough to level him up, but level somebody up. We will finalize your melee attack boosts. And with this, besides speed, leadership, and charge bonus, got a fully upgraded Witch Hunter. Not bad. Alright. Moving towards Death Gorge. It's not even going to be Scarbrand, is it?
Death to the faithless. My journey begins.
Whatever. We can take some attrition on that guy. It's not like he's going to be facing a hard battle. Boop. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't see the flagellants. Ugh. I didn't see the flagellants there. I was worried they moved him to a different building. Then I could have had flagellants way earlier in my campaign. I just didn't. But nope, we are lucky enough that if this campaign was going on longer, we could have moved into Volkmar's pristine composition. Heavy Flagellant, Empire Knights, Free Company Militia. I don't know where Scarbrand is. Is he wounded? Is he off kicking butt somewhere else? Oh, military system. I wonder if I could get a Confederation up there. Oh. I'm not helping filthy orcs. Wild Hunt, yada yada. Okay, Castling. Beat him up. Not even worth it. Alright, yay! Yeah, sorry guys, I've been auto-resolving a lot of this, but these fights are, you know, that was not worth spending portions of my life playing, let alone portions of your life watching.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
This one might be, though. Oh, that's a lot of guesswork. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah. So as you may recall from earlier episodes, I do not like using the randomly appearing ladders. So this battle is gonna get bloody. We're gonna blow our way through the halls with those cannons. Blow our way through the walls with those cannons. And also through the halls. Gonna deck the halls with a bunch of Khorne warrior guts. My Free Company are going to be like the real Free Company, and then all the magic use is going to be the real MVPs of this battle. Just because the halberds aren't very highly upgraded yet, and AP magic damage, oh, so good against both Bloodletters and Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Alright, starting the deployment. Okay, let's look at what's a proper line of fire. You guys form the front line. I still want them to be the first guys through the breach. We'll just put the handgunners to the Free Company at this point. It doesn't like automatically sorting them like that, so never mind. We'll just put them there anyways. Of course, why is this for revenge put in front of everybody else? Yeah, thank you. There we go. Alright, army is present and accounted for. We'll have them start on different portions of the wall, so that way it's not like there's just only one area for me to move in through. And while we're waiting, we don't have to move forward. Oh, probably should actually. We are in range of the towers. Moving. Oh, great swords. I really hope the great swords actually do some work. I know, like, empirically they're worse than they're terrible with Bloodletters, and they're worse than Chaos Warriors, but something about them being good or doing some work here just sounds nice. Yeah, they're just wow, they're so much worse than the Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Okay, you can start working on that. Volkmar, you got it. Mordred will have to start working on another section of wall. Alright, and with that, we have one section of wall down. And we will be working on a second. And then once we get 2 sections down, I feel confident. Oh wow, I guess there's some Bloodletters on us. Once we get a second section of wall down, I feel confident leading an assault through the breach. Volkmar's not a patient man. No more gate work, just through the breach. If we can get people to clump up on him, that'd be great. I don't think there's really anything here that can like overly threaten him, besides just the massive bodies. So being able to use the Free Company to do some fire support while he blows stuff up on his war wagon sounds pretty cool. So, I mean, what else could you call? We're gonna wait till they clump up even more on top of Volkmar. We will, however, lay down some buffs. Alright, second wall breached. And they're not willing to move through it, so we could just start trying to fire on them. Alright, anyways. This looks like a banishment. Hopefully a good one. I'll probably move away or something in the wrong direction. But at the very least, it's satisfying to watch. Be gone, demons. We're getting a bounce. We're getting a bounce. Solid. Yeah, not bad. Soulfire. Oh wow, my Witch Hunter's actually getting absolutely shredded by something. Man. Slippery accusation. Man, that was a lot. Okay, and we'll do the overcasted banishment, which is going to do 14 damage, 50% of which is armor piercing. And hopefully that's enough to just completely clean out these dinguses. Oh, and it moved the wrong way. Oh, good, 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 good. Bounced back. And now they get soul fired in return. Alright, that went well. That went well. And now we've got, oh yeah, that's kind of a counter to Volkmar. Unless he's, oh, he's a foot character. Oh, Volkmar's got it. Alright. Send in the Halbs. And the Greatsword. And, man, what is... Oh, it's the towers, isn't it? The towers are doing it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Take the walls, guys. Take the walls. Boop, boop, boop. All of the buffs, all at once. Gotta give Volkmar some time to repair himself. I think he's probably, if both the ward saves stack, yeah, 60% ward save. Nothing can hurt this guy. Except for his absolute garbage tier melee defense. I mean, seriously, 30? Ugh. Disgusting. Okay, watch that hurt my free company more than it hurts his units. Oh no, my free company! Yep, I saw that coming. Oh, good, good. Moved away. Mostly moved away. Man, what kind of your bonnet, though? He must have been getting shot by a tower. Give him a nice buff. Yeah, look at that. High melee. Wait. Oh, look at that. High melee defense in the 60s and 70s. Free company probably need a bit of battle prayer support. Probably wouldn't hurt at the very least. I'll send the greatswords over here. Yeah, Volkmar's doing a good job. Good job this battle, big boy. Run those Chaos Warriors over. Their axes will do nothing against the War Altar of Sigmar. Alright, and the Hounds can now go for a capture point to make sure we don't keep getting peppered down by those towers. Oh, okay, never mind. Not needed. Got a good dub on them. And that right there is a Volkmar battle. Bloody, lots of pointless casualties, but there is a reason that he has a skill that goes plus 20% replenishment. Because you are supposed to go on in, you're supposed to lose half your units, you're supposed to walk out calling it a victory. He's kind of, I mean, ethically nothing like him, but in many ways, he's like a human Skaven. Just due to his complete acceptance of gigantic casualties. Yeah, Free Company did a good job. I'm happy with that. Volkmar did most of the carrying, of course, but I'm happy with how the Free Company did against units that will, normally just completely run them over. I will need to give them some thought in future campaigns of the Empire. Does anybody need one of those items? Maybe benefit from the Dragonbane Talisman? He's already got a Talisman. Pretty sure Castle's army doesn't have any talismans though. I'd like to start fusing some of this stuff, but as long as I have useful items, I don't really feel like there's a point to it. This other province under our control, and is Exile's a corner still kicking. Hopefully it means Scarbrand's somewhere around here. I really want to lock horns with that guy. Where's he at? I scrolled right past him, didn't I? Oh, he's got 2 settlements now. Oh, good. Good. Still a fight.
Volkmar the Grim.
It is still a fight. Let's see. I guess since we're not likely to get the horses that I wanted, we could just start working on making Volkmar even more of a battle beast. Unless... So we could capture the 3rd book by capturing Carrick 8 Peaks, and would that give us access to... Nope, that does not give us access to any knights. So yeah, I'm just going to keep making him a battle beast. Increase the melee attack. Arcane Conduit, make sure we can have to get those super expensive light spells going once more. Yeah. Oh, okay. Gorge Gully. Interesting that it's showing it to me. I don't know what that means, but cool that it's there, I guess? Whatever. Okay. And... enter. It's kind of amazing. I'm used to Warhammer 2's corruption mechanics still, so it's kind of amazing to me how fast Volkmar can make corruption go down in a province. Yeah, sure, we'll give you some melee access. Because I'm used to taking like aeons to get down to a manageable level, but now it's like you walk on in, you take out like a province down from 100 corruption like 2 turns, you take it down to 50. Pretty impressive. Yeah, I am kind of bummed to have to abandon this campaign. It has been going pretty well, and it's my first one. It's what I named my channel after. There's a lot of reasons why I was hoping this one could go on for longer, but hot patches are hot patches, or hot fixes are hot fixes, or whatever.
Greetings. Who called?
Anybody want to team up with me? Sure, we'll take a defensive pact with... Oh, we'll take a military alliance with good old Wissenland. Nordland, you have any strong thoughts on me? Oshmer? No. Oh. Okay, who's he at war with? Is that... Okay, Black Pit Tribe? Am I at war with Black Pit Tribe? We could get a foothold up in the Empire.
So,
Would be pretty cool.
friendship is more valuable than gold, or so they tell me. I will.
That could be pretty cool.
Yes? Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
You know what? Even though this campaign is not going to last very long, I at least want to say that I got into the Empire for a little bit. We were trying our best, you know? Or something. You know, I might have just accidentally gifted a settlement to the Fecundites. Whatever. Boop, beep. And...
I will cast
let's start hunting down these. Oh, there he is. Really hope I can catch him before he gets knocked out by the dwarfs.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich.
Was that a generic voice line? Weird. Yeah, sure, we'll do some military access. Ugh, the Empire seems to be really just burning up right now. Kinda unfortunate. Kinda happens every game, though. Maybe the hotfix will have something to do with that. Probably won't. It's a hotfix. It's not like they put a lot of thought into it. Just gotta undo endgame crashes, but
I am Volkmar, the Empire's...
I would like if the Empire wasn't just dying all the time. Okay, bloody hands. Doing their thing. Bloodying their hands on my hands. Ooh. Huh. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, I just gifted the settlement then. Oops. But I got Toddy. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check my Lord recruitment for Toddy. Toddy goes in a Southlands Crusade. Ooh. Chevaliers went down. Tech researched. Volley fire. Missile units who train together excel at firing a deadly hail, so not all members of a regiment have to see the target.
What?
And not bad. 33 damage over the course of 10 seconds. That's what we like to see out of our super low tier units. Let's see if we can't get some of these infantry upgrades affecting our free company as well. I mean, 15 armor on them alone almost doubles it, you know?
Sigmar has shown us the path.
More Tomb Kings. Do they control Carragate Peaks? I still don't know. I still have no idea who controls Carragate Peaks. But I do know that I need to get to Lamia to get another book. Maybe that's the book we go for, instead of the one in Carragate Peaks. Just kick another Tomb King. Yeah, that's just gonna be a stomp. Occupy. Siege. And let's get Castling. Let's get him some flagellants. Oh, actually, more importantly, let's get him some hand gunners. I also do want to see if Toddy is. Yes, Toddy's there. He's hanging out. One can recruit him 3 rounds till we get Boris Toddbringer. I got a cousin named Toddy. Just made the connection. Do that. Oh, we should probably start getting like some sort of wizard recruitment tool. Seems like it would be useful, huh?
I serve Sigmar.
Okay.
Do not seek to command Starbrand.
Now we've only got one more settlement until we wipe Scarbrand off the face of the earth. And it's actually Scarbrand that we're fighting, not just some random low-level bloodletter. Hardly worth the Grand Theogenes' time, I think.
The Empire's foes do not escape them.
Now we're starting to have a bunch of fights. Also, the Chevaliers is more important than I figured, I guess.
I will scour the enemies of Sigmar.
Wow. Yeah, kind of a dog pile right now. I'm glad this campaign... Well, okay, I'm sad this campaign's ending. But I'm glad that this campaign can kind of go to crap a little bit, because there is a lot of pressure on a lot of sides. Tempelhof's still alive? Tempelhof's still alive? Wow. I think there's a recruiting surplus, because we are about to need it. Holy smokes. Well, Xandri's going nowhere fast. Okay, we'll just put down another... We'll put down a General of the Empire, because I don't need to know their names for this to be effective. Click. And congratulations, you get a mix of units. Boom. Okay. Well, hopefully that is a strong enough army to deal with whatever comes our way. And we'll also take advantage of some global recruitment to give you a... Oh, I'm really not sure what this army even needs. The Regiment of Renown stuff's so random. Okay, well, I mean, he has 3 artillery pieces, 2 cat pieces, 3 range pieces. Probably needs more frontline holding capability. Click clack. Okay. And Castellan will probably benefit once he moves from going to Agrimindu. I should check the name before I try to pronounce that. Agromindal. Agromigdal. Yes, there we go. Get Kosovar up to its fully upgraded potential. And Elkabad, I think that one might survive long enough to actually work. Boost to speed. Alright. Scarbrand. Ooh. Chaos Knights. Wow, okay, this is gonna be a small army, but a lot of priority targets. I hope he comes for me, that's gonna be fun. And he's just gonna sit. Okay. He can do that too. So many units. And I guess he's led to the Vampire Coast too. Okay. As long as he goes after the... Oh. We might be able to win this one. We'll give it a shot. I hope that he sends that super death ball of armies against my full Regiment of Renown army, though. That could be a fun thing to see. Main issue here is going to be the Hex Wraiths and the Tomb King. Everything else, I think with enough, perseverance, the melee units can handle. The Tomb King and the Hex Wraiths could do some real work. And I mean, the Cripples aren't great news either, but they're not as bad. I can at least trade into them fairly effectively. Okay, we got one army over here, and we got the main army over here. Yeah, I guess we'll try to just try to deal with the main army. And we'll try to do a nice split of the ranged firepower. You're really... The Halberd is really only going to be useful over here. I mean, the high melee defense is nice, don't get me wrong, but nothing else is large unless... Oh! That guy's large. We'll use the Spearmen to handle him. Actually, switch it, because Halberds have AP, and you need AP to deal with that, with a Tomb King, but you don't need AP to deal with ghosts. And these guys will use to hold the center. Yeah, because all my danger units are on that side, so these guys can just hold the center for me. And we'll build a tower. Piercing tower, right there. Alright. Just hope I've got enough leadership to make this work. Jeez. How'd they do that much damage to me? I wonder if I friendly fired on accident or something. Because that feels excessive. Okay, nothing's coming around this way, so I'm going to send guys around. Yeah, because these guys are going to just melt. Oh, yeah, no. This battle's pretty much lost before it even began at this rate. That's really sad. I thought that I had more of a chance than I did. But those dire wolves, I don't know what they've been eating, but they absolutely tore through those spearmen. Absolutely wrecked them. Back up and advance into the battle line. Are we seeing any work done on this side? Oh, barely. Barely any work done. These guys are getting destroyed. I don't know what Archon does for those basic units of the Vampire Council. I'm looking at them, they're not that impressive. I mean, 32, 15, 40, but they're doing work. Wow, yeah. I guess we could just probably speed up to the L at this point. We might be able to get the Tomb King. Level 5 Tomb King, though. That's barely anything. Not an impressive victory by any means. Or impressive kill by any means. Take out the Hexers with the Earth, but we're not going to get that. Yep. Just a speed through on this. Their entire armies hasn't even showed up and I got wrecked by it. I feel much less confident about my potential ROR fight now. Okay. Army losses have got to be striking soon, right? Like, no way they don't. Man. Hexwraiths are such a cool looking unit. I mean, they're a little glowy, but got one. But they just look cool, you know? There we go. I don't even know if I call that a valiant defeat. I don't think I took out anything. I guess 2 dire wolves and 1 fellbat. Yeah, that's way worse than I anticipated. Wow. Almost impressively so. Must be a pretty wide margin. Pretty wide margin of what counts as a valiant defeat. Yeah, maybe I should have focused on this side of things rather than going out and beating on Scarbrand and Kalita. Could have at least had a secure flank, but it was not meant to be.
The Empire is beset on all sides by this.
Yeah, we'll ally with the one province elector count. And sure, you know, not a fan of the von Carsteins myself either.
I am Volkmar the Empire.
I kind of hate that I'm stuck in this like side thing. Okay, yeah, get out of here, beast man. Hope the map reorients itself properly before I get onto my turn. Oh, good. Big update. Turn. Alright. Goodbye, Scarbrand. What? No, no, not what I meant. Goodbye, Scarbrand. Yes! Alright. We take out Scarbrand, take out a settlement, and then we have dealt with one of the 4 greater demons of the Chaos Gods that are infesting this map. And then we also get some nice XP on our Halberdiers. Ooh, is that a Chosen? I think it's a Chosen. Wait, no, it's a Chaos Warrior. I don't think Khorne gets Chosen with Halberds. So, 3 Chaos Warriors, 1 Unbreakable Brute from the Norskin roster, and a bunch of Chaos Warriors. Okay. Sounds like fun. Put him on the side, put him on the side, with her in the center. Defensive. Alright, and the Hammer of the Witches will start hammering the ultimate anti-witch, Scarbrand. He'd look a lot more impressive if he wasn't wearing, like... Okay, never mind, he just completely shook off a cannonball. He's impressive. I was going to comment about his corset, but nope, he just took it to the chest and kept walking. Did not care. That is some scary energy right there. Can we get a... Nope, still too far away for a banishment just yet. And we're not going out on our own this time. Scarbrand would absolutely remove Volkmar if we tried that. Ooh, that's gonna hurt the free company. Better give him a nice ward save and melee defense boost. Look at that. Look at those absolute units. Buffed beyond belief. Beyond reckoning. 88 free missile defense and our free company militia. Wow. Terror to those champions of the Khornate Chaos Knights. And just shooting them to pieces. Man. This is worthy of an Okai video. Or, okay? I should have looked at how to pronounce his name before I started talking about him in a video. But, you know, those Doomstat guys. Because this is doing work. Probably a waste of time. Okay. We'll toss down all the buffs because we're fighting Scarbrand. Although he seems to be in a pretty bad spot right now. Kind of thought the ultimate Bloodthirster would be harder to put down than with just Blessed Bullets. But nope. Alright. Let's toss a nice ward save down on the front line. All banishment comes down. And goodbye. Oh no, no. Please not into my lines. Please not into my lines. Okay, good. Not into my lines. Oh, Khorne. Khorne. Can't stand against honest steel, faith, and gunpowder. We got oodles of it. We got the steel, we got the faith, we got the gunpowder. Gunpowder and faith, more accurately. These guys will probably do really well for themselves. Yeah. Scarbrand did not. Man, what's Scarbrand's a defeat trade anyways? I don't think I've ever beaten the dude before. I've just never been close enough to him to actually have to smack him around a little bit and get the trait for it. Hopefully something cool, like a bunch of AP or melee defense on your lord. Could really do with melee defense. That's the thing about Volkmar, I've noticed. Super good offensive output, but man, that 30 melee defense really hurts when you're on your war wagon, and even a 60% ward save can't mitigate it. Talisman of Protection. Nice gold income from it. Okay, executed the captives. What do we get? What's the trait? What's the trait? That's better. That's better than what I was hoping for, actually. That's really good.
Volkmar the Grim.
Wow. Oh, I guess it's kind of hard to read it because I think we have a special effect going on. Yeah, plus 20% base damage for all factions. But wow, that's certainly something, isn't it? Okay, gonna itemize our poor defender. Yeah, more hit points. Make that healing cap work a little harder. Everybody leveled up from that. I guess beating up Scarbrand's bright red butt really gives you some learning on the job experience when you're a battle guy. Okay, and then we should be able to wrap up the corn fight soon. You know, I think we might just leave the books unsealed. Because we're coming up at the end of the hour mark, and I definitely want to kill Scarbrand's faction. I want to kill the Exiles of Khorne. But I feel like they're just going to kind of drag on. There's always going to be one more goal to accomplish beyond the horizon, you know, and that's totally fine if you're in the normal campaign. But considering that we're coming up on the patch and it's ending soon, I kind of don't want to keep getting bogged down by stuff as I try to seal away one last book. Especially all these guys coming after us. So I'm going to kill Scarbrand's faction just for tidiness' sake, and we're going to say mission accomplished. Oh, yeah, well, you know how it goes. Okay, Khorne is destroyed. So let's take one final look at the battle map, of the campaign map, before we call it a day. The Empire is absolutely destroyed. No two ways about it. The Durthu's faction, Argolin, is taking over parts of the Empire. Reichland's trying its best. It's got some, but the Black Pit goblins are taking over a lot of stuff. Fecundites are doing worse than usual, but pretty good still. Stirland's doing alright. Sylvania's expanded up here. Okay, so the Empire isn't as destroyed as I thought it might have been, but it is not doing well, and the northern provinces are really suffering underneath Sarl rule. Down to the south, the Tomb Kings are making a little bit of territorial gains again, but for the most part, we have all of Nehekara. We have a bunch of, well, we have the southern part of the Badlands, all underneath our domain. There is just a tiny bit of Tzeentch still here. barely anything really. And we've taken out a greater demon, the biggest vampire count, and the baddest Tomb King. Let's look at some stats for the wrap up. There's a way to do that, right? It's not underneath there. I know there's a way to. Oh yeah, the stats right here. Okay, so settlements, text, whatever. Factions encountered. We destroyed 7 factions. All of them needed to be destroyed. We killed 29 lords. We destroyed 441 units. We lost 69 units. Nice. Most of them probably settlement battles, or settlement units. We fought almost every battle personally. 10 that were auto-resolved, but, you know, they were super plinky battles, so what do you expect? We lost 7 battles. Yeah, I would say this was a pretty successful campaign, even though we didn't finish it, not even the short victory objectives. I think that considering what we were working with, we did a darn fine job, and the world is now a marginally safer place. As it stands, this has been Sigmar's Chosen. I really enjoyed this campaign, and I will see you in the next one and all of my other videos. Bye for now.